I'm going to record this video on my laptop and then I'm going to post it on my Facebook and on my YouTube. But I wanted to do a little talking tonight. More about this Holocaust that is going on here in this country, where the police are training the rain to go out and murder and target men. Okay? Only men. Only blue-eyed white males. As a matter of fact. If you're black, you're good. Chinese, Mexican, you're good. Only white males with blue eyes. Okay? And I'm going to show you some soups I just bought. And if you read right across the top, what does that say? I'm going to spell it for you. It says NONGSHIM. What that says is no hymns. Okay? No men. This is for these goddamn women. Okay? So what is happening is these motherfuckers are setting out food and training these fucking nays what to buy and what not to buy, while leaving men such as myself in the dark about it. Okay? So we just go in and buy whatever and eat it. Over a period of time, we end up with colon cancer, cirrhosis of liver, and we die. Okay? And I say this in just about all my videos. What do you think culinary arts is? Culinary. The art of murdering men through their colon. Simple as that. Alright. So when they go into when they enter into these programs, okay, there's a few programs. You have 211, you had the beta program. What is a B? A B has blue eyes, spelled beta. BETA. Okay. So that's where these programs, like the beta program, is where these motherfuckers are trained to murder bees. To go out and target legitimate white men with blue eyes and kill them. Well, how do you do that? How do you target a man and kill him? It starts with these phones and these electronics. Okay. They're given the electronics they need to monitor these men day and night. From the screen of their phone, they watch me and anybody else, any white male with blue eyes that was born into this world as a man, they watch them from the screen of their phone like a movie. Like a fucking movie. Like you go home and sit down and watch the news, they're also able to use their televisions at home as well. These motherfuckers sit on their couches in their living rooms and watch these so-called arks like a fucking movie. Okay? So it's easy to target somebody such as myself. Let's say I go to Walmart and I buy groceries for my vehicle. The whole parking lot is here watching me on their cell phone. Okay? The minute I walk inside the truck, they're able to come out to my truck and swap out my food, the good food that I had bought for myself. They're able to swap it out with bad food that's going to harm me. Same packaging, same labeling, everything. Designed to kill. And it's easy to do that when you're watching a motherfucker from the screen of your phone. I go inside to take a shower. They enter my vehicle, do whatever they need to do. They exit. Everything's done. I get back. Everything looks just like it fucking did when I left. Okay? Understand this. There is very few, if any at all, men left in this world because the police have trained these faggots to go out and target and murder them, and the police has given them the weapons to do it. Yeah. Under order of Bill Gates, the biblical antichrist. That is the devil incarnated in flesh. That's LL. They've done this under his order. Okay? This guy's a coward. This guy's a scumbag. Okay? These people have sold their soul to a scumbag. He's a piece of trash. He's garbage. Okay? LL's garbage. Emmy is garbage. These people have sold their soul to trash. Okay, and these people have went out and murdered a whole country of men. I want to show you another example. Okay, this is low. This is hell that I'm making reference to. Once you sell your soul, you're hell. So I'm gonna show y'all some pictures real fast. I just took this about 20 minutes ago. So I walked into the Loves here. Now what happens is, from the screen of their phone through Google Maps, they're able, every so-called ark in this world, if you have blue eyes and you are a legitimate man with a real Adam's apple and a pair of balls between your legs, and you was born into this world that way, you hadn't went through any regeneration at all, okay? If this is you, at some point they have put you to sleep and chipped you. So via the screen of their phone, they're able to track you, and they receive notifications everywhere you go. The minute you pull in, within 3 hours of your arrival anywhere, the rain has already received notifications that you are en route. Okay, so they're able to go in and pull food off of the shelves and set out food that causes cancer and stuff like that. And I'm going to give you an example of this right here. I'm at the Love's truck stop here in right outside of Heflin, Alabama. Okay, and okay, like I just told you, if this is hell. They're down. They're low. So if you want to pay attention to this, before I got here, they had already went out. The employees had already went out and set out different things that they wanted me to grab, and they pulled off the shelves anything that is good. Okay, and there'll be verified. There will be verifiable video footage of all of the moments leading up to my arrival, and I'm gonna make sure of that. Okay, so they'll actually be able to go in and watch these motherfuckers do exactly what I'm saying they done, because I'm about to sue these people. I'm about to sue every truck stop, fucking Walmart, this whole country. I'm about to sue them. And I'm going to have people put in prison for what they have done. And that includes Emmy, and that includes Bill. Okay? And every law enforcement officer that I can prove, they all have knowledge of this. But I'm saying the ones that I can prove had knowledge of this, and I can prove that they had knowledge of this, I'm going to have their ass put in prison for the rest of their life. Okay. But what you want to notice about this picture that I took a minute ago right here inside the Loves. Okay. This is the box sitting on the floor on the chip aisle where they have all the chips and stuff. Okay. And what they had done right before I got there, I caught them actually in the act. Okay. They was unloading this box, and they was setting bullshit out on the shelves that will harm you if you buy it. If you go in there and buy it and you eat it, over a period of time, you will develop cancer. Also, they set a lot of things on the shelf that is loaded with a hormone estrogen. Okay. So you go in there and you buy yourself a bag of fucking chips and you eat it, and you wake up tomorrow soft as a baby's ass, soft and weak. Okay. Now, what estrogen does to a man is it makes them very soft, it makes them weak, and it affects their mind. Okay. It makes a man weak-minded. It makes a man where he can't think, where he can't focus, where he can't work. It fucks their mind up. Okay. So it's what you're going to notice about this picture right here is it's a box sitting on the floor that they was unloading. They was actually setting stuff out on the shelf. And you're going to notice that it says, I got all night. I'll sit here and do this all night till you can see it. Okay. That says Jacob. Okay. What that says is A up. Jacob. That's letting what they, okay, so they had the food. Okay. Another thing that I always leave out, up is heaven. Okay, they're down. They've sold their soul to LL. Their numerical value is 6. Okay. And once you do this, then you're trained to go out and target and murder legitimate white men such as myself, so-called arks. Okay? So you first have to have that knowledge there before you can understand what this says. Okay? That says Jacob. What that says is A up. Okay? And if you'll notice the taping here, it's a white T. Okay? What's my name? Tyler. Okay, what is it? Always know that the color white represents it. It is a testimony of Jesus Christ. It is what the Bible literally says. Itters is what they're trying to kill. If you're it, then that means you're up. Okay? So what this box says is A J cup. A up. Okay? That's letting the rain know that there's an up here. And they've set out a bunch of shit on the shelves for a up to get. They are trying to murder up. They're trying to kill him dead. If you're up, if you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, they are trying to murder you dead. Kill you. And the only way to do that and get away with it legally is through food. Okay? Now, ultimately, I'm going to have Emmy and Bill put in prison for the rest of their fucking life. They'll never get out again. They will never see daylight again. But it's a process, and I'm working on that right here. These things are being done under order of Bill Gates, the biblical antichrist. That is the devil. And Emily, okay, she gained her power through Bill. Emily is the whore the Bible made reference to. If you read Revelation, the Bible talked about the whore that sat upon the scarlet-colored beast. That is Emmy. Okay, Emily is the whore that the Bible was making reference to. And I didn't say that, God said that. Okay, so if you read Revelations, you'll find out about the whore that has sat upon the scarlet-colored beast. Okay, and that's Emily. That's Emmy. Okay, she gained her power from LL, which is Bill. Okay, that's the devil. Incarnated in flesh. Okay? So, their goal is to kill any ups. So when you look at this, you're going to notice that it says Jacob. Like I said, that's letting the rain know, okay, there's an up here. And clearly they see this box sitting on the floor and they know what just came out of that box. And what came out of that box was food designed to make a up weak. Okay? You eat it and it makes you soft as a baby's ass. It fucks you up. Physically and mentally. Ultimately, it kills you. Okay? You have to know that. These are sick fucking people, bro. All of these people have sold their soul to the fucking devil. Literally. As fucking irrational as that sounds, the stone cold truth, when you take out all the bullshit, when you get down to the nit, pit, and gritty, these people have sold their soul to the devil. There's no other way to put it. You can say, oh, well, it's this and it's that, and they're in the program, and they've went through transformation from black to white, from male to female, and all of that is true. That's true. But when you get down to the nit, pit, and fucking gritty, the bottom line truth is that these people have sold their soul to the devil. They've sold out. The bottom line truth. The truth, the first truth above any of the rest of the truths is these people have sold their soul to the devil. Sold out. Their soul has left their body. These people are destined for hell. They can't go up. So that leaves them jealous of anybody who can. Okay? Where do you think the word jealous comes from? Jail us. Once you sell your soul to the devil, who are you? You're us. That's what us is. Us has sold their soul to the devil. To Bill. Okay? Just know that. I mean, that is the bottom line truth. Okay? There's other truth to this situation. Okay? But the basic bottom of the line must know truth. You must know this before you know anything else. And that is all these people have sold their soul to the devil. That's the bottom line truth. There's a lot of truths. I mean, the list is fucking huge. But the bottom of the line truth is these people have sold their soul to the devil. These people are dead. And if you read the book, Jesus Christ said they were twice dead and plucked up by the root. Why did he say that? Because they are. They are. They're twice dead and plucked up by the fucking root. That's why he said that. How can you die twice? Because they've died a spiritual death. Okay? Their spirit has died. Bill has took their soul from them. Emmy has took their soul from them. They're dead. Okay? And they worship death. Not only do they worship death, they worship targeting and murdering legitimate white males. Okay? When you go to prison, you're going to find out that all of the blacks, the medical staff and stuff, they give the blacks fucking steroid shots and hormones and shit to make these motherfuckers super goddamn strong, while giving the legitimate white males things such as estrogen, all type of nasty shit, infecting them with diseases and stuff, making them super fucking weak. Okay, let me explain something to you. It's no fucking natural phenomenon that you're gonna notice when you get to prison. When you can look around in public. Have you ever noticed how black people are so much fucking bigger and it's almost like they was born fucking strong? Stronger than white people? You think that's natural? That isn't natural. Okay? Bill and Emmy are giving these motherfuckers steroids and hormones to make these motherfuckers big and strong while giving legitimate white males shit to make them weak. Okay? They're doing that on purpose. Do you want me to tell you the fucking truth? There is a superior race. Okay? There is a stronger race. And that stronger race is fucking arks. Legitimate white males with fucking blue eyes. Okay? They start these white males that are born with blue eyes, they start them off as children. Shooting them with fucking hormones, infecting them with diseases to make these motherfucking arks weak. Because these pussy motherfuckers are scared to death of these fucking arks. Terrified of them. Okay, the first thing you have to know is that Bill is a pussy. Bill is a coward. Bill is a coward in his heart. Okay? Bill has a cowardly heart. The truth is, if you want to go back 2,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, 8,000 years ago, I think Genesis, the book of Job dates back over 8,000 years. Genesis is the first book, so it has to be older than that, because Genesis is the first book of the fucking Bible. Okay? So it has to be older than the book of Job. Okay? So, in Genesis, how was Satan cast out of heaven? The Bible said he was cast out of heaven because iniquity was found in his heart. Do you know what iniquity is? Iniquity is jealousy, envy. Oh, that car's faster than mine? Well, I'm going to go cut his tire tonight. I'm going to go put some sugar in his gas tank tonight, and I'm going to win that race tomorrow. Why would you do that? This is an example. Okay? But that's iniquity. That's jealousy. That's envy. Okay? Oh. God likes this person more than me, or God's showing more attention to this person, or God favors this person. Well, I'm going to go put some Nair in her shampoo, and her hair's going to fall out. That's the devil. That's Bill. That's how he thinks. Okay? And the Bible said he was cast out of heaven for that personality, for that thought, because that was in his heart. Iniquity was found in his heart. Okay? He was cast out of heaven. He found himself on earth. He comes into the Garden of Eden where Adam and Eve was. He was jealous of them because God loved them. God had created them. That was God's creation. So what does he do? He deceives them to destroy God's creation. I'm going to say, would you believe that that same heart is alive and well today? And if you read the Bible, you're going to find that Bill said he would give them a heart like his. Bill's the devil. Okay? I've already said that, but I'm just, in case you don't know, I'm telling you again. That's the devil. Okay? And that same feeling and that same thought is very alive today. And he even said in the Bible, he said, I'll be their God and they'll be my people, and I'll give them a heart like mine. Okay? Well, he's a fucking coward. So the whole world has a heart like his. They're pussies. They're scary. Okay? So when they come in contact with someone like myself, they're in a rush to do anything they can to weaken me mentally, physically, whatever they can do, because these people are cowards. These nays are cowards. Bill has took their soul from them. They've took the males and chopped their penises off and made them turn into females. He's took the females and turned the females into men. He has took these people's pride. He has turned these people into cowards. Okay? So that they would feel just like him and develop a heart just like his. Okay? If you're a man and someone takes you and makes you get your penis chopped off, and you do so, and they transform you into a woman, do you know that every man you see from that day forward you're going to be jealous of? Because that man still has his manhood, and you don't. That man can still be a man, and you can't. You're going to be jealous. And that's why Bill and Emmy done what they done. They wanted to destroy love and replace love with jealousy, envy, and hatred. And that's what they done. What better way to make an individual jealousy? What better way to fill up an individual's heart with hatred than to transform them into the opposite sex and then make them sit there and look at a real man? Their hearts are going to be swelled up with jealousy. Oh, he can be a man and I can't? That's exactly what happened. And that's exactly why Bill and Emmy done what they done. To replace love with jealousy, envy, and hatred. Bill and Emmy are fucking cowards. These people are cowards. These people are scary. Okay, these are sick fucking people. And that's why they done what they done. If you got a whole world full of cowards, you don't have to worry about anybody doing anything heroic. You don't have to worry about anybody doing anything great. You got a whole fucking country full of cowards, and they'll bow down and do exactly what the fuck you tell them to do. That's the truth of it. That's the stone cold truth. That's what they done. Turned the whole fucking world into pussies. So they can control them. Simple as that. That's the stone cold truth. You can't control a man. You can't control an ark. You can't control a motherfucker with a real pair of balls between their legs. I'll tell you something else. A man that's in love with a woman, I hurt your ass. A man that loves his kids, I hurt your ass. Okay? Love is stronger than anything in this world. Love is the strongest thing in this world. And Bill and Emmy know that. You can't kill love. The only way you can kill it is doing what they done. Turning everybody into faggots and nays. Taking their soul from them. Okay? And now what you have done is replace that love with jealousy, envy, and hatred. Where do you think the fucking word jealousy originates from? Once they sell their soul and become us, their heart is filled up with jealousy. That's where the word comes from. Jealous. Jealousy. That's where it comes from. That's the truth. When these motherfuckers sell their soul and Bill transforms them into the opposite sex, they're jealous. They're filled up with jealousy. The love that was in their body is replaced with envy, hatred, and murder. Jealousy. I don't know how these people sleep at night. I don't know how they don't kill themselves. They are so ate up with jealousy, envy, hatred. I just got out of prison and I looked around. The motherfuckers are jealous of each other, bro. Everything they do revolves around wanting somebody to look at them, wanting recognition from somebody. These motherfuckers will get in a fight just so people think they're cool. These people will do outlandish things for attention. Okay? They're jealous. Ate up. If somebody got two soups and they didn't get but one, I mean, just stupid shit. The point is, jealousy is everything, bro. Jealousy is, their every thought is something jealous. Because Bill and what Bill done to them, Emmy done to them, what they done. And they knew what they were doing. Okay, they have replaced love with jealousy, envy, and hatred. Bill done exactly what he said he's going to do. He said he would give them a heart like his. He said, I'll be their people, they'll be my people, and I'll be their God, and I'll give them a heart like mine. Okay? He's jealous. He's evil. Iniquity was found in his heart. That's why he was cast out of heaven. The same iniquity. The same reason he was cast out of heaven is being worked today. What do you think the rain does? What does the rain do? All they do is work iniquities. That's all they do. They work iniquities. That's what the motherfucker was cast out of heaven for in the Bible. Read it. He's cast out. Iniquity was found in his heart. That's the truth. Look, motherfuckers are killing men. What does that say? Read it for your fucking self. No shim. Okay? All this shit is low. This is art. No shim. No fucking him. Another way you can look at that, if you have a biblical background, I am is I'm. The I'm is Jesus Christ. Bill is LL. The I am is Jesus Christ. If you read the Bible, Jesus Christ said, I am Alpha and the Omega. I am the beginning and the end. I am, but I am, but I am. I'm is short for I am. Okay? Jesus is the I. Okay? So, there's two ways you can look at this. Okay? No him or no I'm. Either way, they don't want a him or a goddamn I'm to have this. Okay? These whores are murdering men. Killing them dead. And this whole fucking world. I'd be scared to say there are fucking 1,000 legitimate real men left in this whole goddamn world. Because these motherfuckers have targeted them and killed them dead. They worship this. When I got to Spartanburg County Jail, these motherfuckers were worshiping the murder of bees. You ever read a fucking Quran? First off, they're not fucking worshiping no goddamn Allah. No, you know who Allah is? Allah is Bill. Okay? That's LL. These motherfuckers ain't goddamn worshiping no Elijah Muhammad. Muhammad is Emma. M-A. Okay? That's Emmy. And when you read the Quran, you're gonna fucking find out it speaks on murdering bees. Blue-eyed men. They worship this nasty shit. These are sick people, bro. These people are fucking disgusting. That's all I gotta say.